Welcome everyone, this is the official FFA tier list. Now, there's gonna be a little bit of turn with this because, listen, first we're gonna check the win rates and I'm gonna put the civilization by the win rates and I'm gonna say if it's true or not. So the first one is the Abbasid, then Zushi, then OTD, then Deli, then Japanese, Rus, and Ottoman, Japanese, Rus, and Ottoman, French, China, HRE, French, that's weird, China, HRE, Malian, English, Jean, Malian, English, and Jean, and Byzantine, Mongol, Ayubid. Byzantine, Mongol, and Ayubid. Now, this is really interesting, by the way. So the last three civilization is Byzantine, Mongol, Ayubid, right? And they have okay win rate. Ayubid has only 8% win rate, which I can understand. Because if you guys remember, I said like way back before as well that the Ayubid is like their special unit is gold, their trash unit is not as strong as the Abbasid. So, in my personal opinion, do I agree with this line? Not really. So, as a top 1 FFA player on the ranked ladder right now, this is not for tournaments. For tournaments, I would do way differently for a tier list, right? This is for just the queue up, let's go nomad tier list. So, first of all, I agree with Ayubid being F tier. And also, I agree with Mongols being F tier in FFA Nomad. Because both of them, their unique unit cost gold. Ayubid trash units are not as good as the Abbasid trash units. And also, the Ayubid trash unit cost gold as well. While the Camel Archer doesn't cost gold, right? The Desert Raider does cost gold, which is a huge problem. They have fast age, so some situations the Ayubid is really good. Like let's say you are between two players and you can go up to age 3. Will you eventually win the game? Most likely no. But when you are between two players, you can go away with the Mongols. Will you win the game? Most likely no. Even if you run away, you are just so behind in villager numbers. And people might focus you down. People go from the end of the verge to see that you are a Mongol, a little virgin Mongol player, and they're just gonna clap your ass. So what I do agree is Abbasid S tier. I think Jeanne d'Arc, French, C and D. No, I think eventually Jeanne d'Arc is better than French in FFA Nomad. Because when you have a French neighbor, you know what he gonna do, right? He's just gonna make knights. Same with the Jean, but Jean can build the TC up faster, and in Dark Age, you can actually harass your opponents with Jean d'Arc. Because you will level up to level 2 in Dark Age, you can just pick the Archer Jean d'Arc, and from there you can already do damage in Dark Age with Jean d'Arc. So yeah, you can get Jean d'Arc in Dark Age, Archer Jean d'Arc, and you can do some distraction. Amazing. The other one is the French, which is, it's just knight. The late game is hell, you just have a guild hall. Your strongest unit are locked behind gold. So yeah, you have the guild hall. Congratulations, that's it. But Jean d'Arc is much stronger. Now, OTD. I mean, the trash unit is good. If you have relics, it's good. But do they deserve to be an S tier? That's a really good question. I think Japanese is not bad, but it's balanced, right? It's between. So Japanese, all the unique units again cost gold, even though they have relic. You know what? Let's go A. The reason, I mean, it's really hard because all the units that good for Japanese cost gold again. But because you have the Yoroshiros, you can get 450 gold per minute if I'm correct, and you can snipe players early on if you go fast castle. You know what? I will leave Japanese here and I will bring down Byzantine to B. I'm gonna bring down Chinese as well to B. And I will bring down Zushi as well to B. And let me tell you why. If you have, not B, sorry, A. So, Byzantine, why? Even though you have olive oil that gives you 3 units, which is really good. the early game is so slow for you, you will just die. Okay, so if you can't make a second TC in the first 15 minutes, then you're just gonna die. So you need like a huge luck as well to spawn around berries. If you are playing on water maps, your Drummond is like ass. Like you're just gonna die because you can't win water fights at all because your water is really bad as a Byzantine, which is kind of weird. Still better French than Jean because you can make siege kind of for free, right? But not your whole army will be not for free. The good thing about the Byzantine and the reason why not putting them into C, because your horseman has the ability to kill villagers and receive gold, which is like thumbs up. While China and Zushi are here, because the imperial officials can get their gold. If you are in feudal, let's say, or dark age, let's say, you have two other neighbors, you can all in both of them if they are greedy little goblin and they rather go to 2TC. Then you can just go chicken you all in with both civilization. And also you have Barbican. So feudal aggression, very very good. Dark aggression, again really really good because you build the towers really really fast. So yeah, I think both deserves in to be A. Now English, and I think English is stronger than the Abbasid. So why the English is insanely OP, right? So the reason why English is insanely OP, because in Dark Age you can start with a barrack, right, and a house. And if you want to fight someone for the position, you can just make Venator in Dark Age. Yes, abuse English, chat. Abuse English. You can make Venator in Dark Age. So if you see a really good spawn, but somebody's trying to build on your spawn, just build a barrack, a house, and you can make Venator in Dark Age. With that, you will get always the best positions in the game because nobody can counter your Venator house in Dark Age. So just use it before the devs gonna nerf it, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna nerf it. The other one is Rus. I think that's again better than a Bessie. The reason behind that, because there was never ever a game where my passive gold generation was under 800, and I collected some relics. So my passive generation with relics, heighted house, and hunting cabins were always around 1,100 gold per minute. So the reason behind that, because hunting cabin is locked behind 500 gold per minute. The high trade house is not locked behind anything, right? You can make scouts in Dark Age if you build. So how you need to play with Rus, you just build a hunting cabin, a house, and you can make 2 scouts. With that, you can pick up all the sheep from the map, and also you can kill deers early on in Dark Age, which is gonna help you to get to feudal much faster. I mean, HRE and OTD is really situational. Deli, I think, is the same. Like, if you spawn next to someone, I mean, that is good because free upgrades, but if you spawn next to someone, you are dead. You can't come back to the game that fast. The civilization is not bad, but if you have neighbors who, like, let's say a Zushi or China that's gonna all in you, or English that's gonna all in you, you're just gonna die. Delhi is really good in 1 versus 1 because you have sacrifice, and that's why you can beat English, right? In 1 versus 1 you can easily beat English, but on a game where you can capture sacrifice, because everyone gonna focus on the sacrifice when you are about to capture it, then the English is actually stronger than you. It's okay, they have free upgrades, they have strong Ghazi Raider, etc. But this civilization has 5 times more than what your civilization has, right? Go generation, go generation, go generation, go generation, go generation, go generation. And Ottoman, I think, is just 8 tier. Okay, so I will let you know why. The reason behind that, why I think Ottoman is 8 tier in FFA Nomad, again, we are doing the FFA Nomad tier list, the official. Because you can make siege for free, you can make units for free, which is okay, but you have only 5 Vizier points. Now, if you just, I mean, you make 336 gold per minute. That's better than China's Zushi gold per minute. Whew. That's a really good question, because I don't think Ottoman is. I mean, if you spawn close to someone, you can easily kill them, just like China and Zushi. You have no problem to feud the all in and come back to the game after you kill the player. because the Sipai has really good damage, but you have to sacrifice 10 population for 336 gold per minute from your landmark. I'm thinking right now, because the reason, even though Abbasid doesn't have any gold generation later on, Abbasid has the best trash unit composition in the game, right? The crazy strong spearmen, the camel archers, the normal archers, just simple horsemen. And also your resource gathering is really, really good. One of the best traders as well in the game. So you can easily win games with just spamming trash units with Obacid. That's why they have also high win rate, because the reason why Obacid players are winning the games because they are spamming trash units. Or you can just make Gulams. They are not that really expensive and they are insanely tanky. Now Malam, even though they have gold generation, they can die very, very. So I watched many Malian game Beastie played, and he lost like 50 of them. No joke, he lost like 50 of the Malian games. Because, oh, okay, maybe not 50, but if we check his history and we go to FFA, let's see how many Malian game he won with FFA. 42.9 win rate with Malian. So that's what I'm talking about, that Malian is good, but if you have neighbors, it's so much harder. You can just send Sofa everywhere, right? You can kill players really fast. But I died many times as well when I played Malian and I did the Sofa all in. I died many, many times. It's strong. You can eliminate players, which is insane. If nobody does anything around you or about you, you are perfectly fine. But when you have 2 kills and the lobby start to focus on you, you will struggle a hell lot. Let me tell you, you will struggle. That's the reason why also I have really bad win rate with Malian, I think, because when you have to do actual fights with multiple players where you have to build like 2TC, but you didn't get a wooden stone enough to build a second or build a keep, and there is an English player suddenly with 30 marathons showing up to your base and destroying your base. So even though you have really good gold generation, I don't think it deserves to be as. It's vulnerable. You can fight in feudal, you can beat your opponent in feudal, but coming back to the game after beating your opponent is still hard. It's just hard. While English, if you are beating your opponent, you keep making farms at the same time, you're gonna have instant amount of resource per minute. Also, you can convert those farms to generate gold. Rus, again, you generate gold from the fucking Dark Age. You just put down the hunting cabin in Dark Age, you already generate gold. Japanese, you have no problem with neighbors. You have no problem all in the lobby. You generate more gold than the Malian and safe, very, very safe golds. You can fast castle and collect the relics and have a lot of gold per minute, right? Feudal, castle gold per minute with the Yoroshiro. On water maps where it's not island map, just you have some fishes, let's say cheap fishing ship, one of the best fishing ship. You have no problem making fishing ship and cheap dock. So see what I'm saying? Like all these civilization, they will not struggle in feudal. If someone is denting on them, they can just easily come out and just even go castle or do whatever they want. They can boom. They can collect relics. They have insane gold generation late game. Both of these Civ has really good trash unit composition as well. Like the OTD Spearman, Archer, Horseman is not bad on an FFA Nomad. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's the reason why this civilization deserves to be here, and the rest of them are here in my FFA tier list, FFA Nomad tier list. Again, you can argue with it, but don't forget you are arguing the person who is the top 1 word ranked right now in FFA. I was multiple top 1, right? I stopped playing FFA for 1 month, then people played enough to be chasing me and defeat me on the ranked and I went back to top 2, top 3 because I was not playing anymore. But I'm back on the saddle, baby. I'm top 1 again on ranked ladder, and I'm enjoying every second when I'm playing with FFA Nomad. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.